Please welcome to the stage your host, Jack. Oh, that was seagulls, I guess. I leaned into crowd work. Yeah, I tell you what makes really great crowd work is if the entire crowd is two people that I already know well. Moon, what do you were ordering food? Rice and tofu with chipotle sauce. And a quarter of grilled cabbage. Ooh, I do love grilled cabbage. Actually, it's something weirdly satisfying about it. It's one of those things where, like, as a kid, it sounded like the worst possible food, and as an adult, you're just like, hey, when did you make this nice? When did that DLC come in? Do you guys patch this? It's good. So many things, like, I remember as a kid being like, all the kids' TV shows were like, ugh, Brussels sprouts, ugh, disgusting. And then you have them as a kid, and you're like, this is the stuff, this is the thing that people were going yuck about, is these tasty little morsels of goodness. You lied. You lied this whole time. They started boiling it. That is true. What do you mean Brussels sprouts are different? What do you mean Brussels sprouts are different? You mean, like, in terms of they didn't get a bad rap, or they are just a different vegetable to cabbage? Because I'm aware that they are a different vegetable. What? Different compound? My joke about patching the veg, they bred the bitterness out of them? What the... Was that in America, though? Because this could be, like, an American-only thing. But, you know, it's a bit like American apples, where... they're shit, you know? And everyone else in the world loves apples, and the Americans are like, they're not that nice. The apples aren't that nice. And then you just make a bunch of shit apples. Yeah, I've come in with an energy. This is my late night. This is my late night era, guys. This is late night. This actually is late night for me. I've started at 10 p.m. Sorry, I don't know why. Apparently, I'm just in call out Angela mode today, and I don't know what prompted it. Nothing. I swear, nothing did. How is it? Okay, no. How is it? Tell me this, Angela. How do you get stronger at the gym? What you actually do is you're actually destroying your muscles. You're tearing them apart so that they can rebuild stronger. Okay? Hey. So when I'm ripping you to shreds, just be aware that this is like an ego workout, okay? It's building you back stronger. You tear them apart so that they come back stronger. And is this gaslighting? No. I don't know, the visualization of the tiny aspects of your body does sort of throw me a little bit. Like the idea that you're actually thousands of indescribable mechanisms all happening at the same time that you have no awareness of and you have no control over. It's sort of, it does occasionally throw me for a loop, you know? Like, really, you're just the CEO of the factory. You have no idea what the guys on the ground are doing. You just know what products they make. You don't know how it goes into it. You don't know, you know... I have no idea what the guys in the liver team were up to. They could be doing some R&D shit that I've never experienced before. But I don't know. I just say to people like, hey, this year we got better. The annual board meeting, which some like to call a birthday, and I sort of get together and I just say, hey guys, this year we really worked on our emotional intelligence and our ability to open up to others. And someone at the back goes like, what about muscle density? And we're like, that wasn't important this quarter. That wasn't what we were working on. We weren't working on our bone density. We weren't working on our endurance. We were just working on the mental stuff, guys. You got to focus on the mental stuff. Here we go. Now we're getting into the real shit. Engineer rang unknown number when blowing a fuse. Okay, so the first thing that calls out to me is nothing. So I have no idea. This is the problem with playing this one on stream, is that I feel like I feel so dumb. So, alright, engineer, what's like another word for an engineer? Engineer rang unknown number. Unknown number. Would an unknown number be n? Like n, like in algebra? Like n, x, or y? When blowing a fuse. I think I'm gonna have to see what the wordplay is. What? Oh! Engineer is an anagram indicator. It tells us we'll need to design to. Oh. I did not have the mentality for that. Right, I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. Wait, but that's the only clue? That's crazy. When blowing a fuse, rages like to blow a fuse. Like, oh, okay. Could you unselect every text? Thank you. When blowing a fuse. I feel like it might be a clue for like to blow a fuse is to like be angry. Engineer rang unknown number. Well, maybe it's like maybe it is like unknown number is. So wait, let me explain what I mean. So like engineer rang and then unknown number. And the unknown number could be n or x or y. And then we just have to rearrange that to be angry. The game is frustrating. I get hating this game. I totally understand it. But when you get them, you feel like you just feel like a satisfaction. Like you feel like you're finally you're finally seeing the Matrix. You're finally unlocking the codes of the universe, and turns out it was just crossword questions. For Scrandal lore, I showed this to Jess on stream because I wanted to show her British culture, and then that day there was hardly any British food on there. This is rating football game food, Scran, and you basically got to pick left or right to see which one people preferred more. In case you haven't seen this before. Oh, there we go, widescreen. Okay. Also, what is crucial is that you can also see the price. So just bearing that in mind. Like, for instance, this is £4 and this is £5. I think the difficult thing here is that, yeah, for salt and pepper. See, that's the thing, is that salt and pepper steak sounds nice, but doesn't that just look better? I think that looks better, but also I think the main. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Shit. Okay. Oh, obviously, we all know which one looks nicer. 100%. It's like, it's obviously the reggae wings, but it's £10. It's 4 times the price. Do you think people will be? No, it's got to be this one. Yeah, 91%. Okay. Now this is Scrandal, baby. This is what I was looking for. Yes, there we go. Okay, so clearly this is not the actual order, but it is just that is how he's carrying them. That is how he's selling them. This costs way too much for what you're getting, and also this guy's just got what a hat. That's just so. Does he just like? Does he have to sort of pluck from his own scalp to like chuck them into the crowd? Is this how he delivers them? Like a get your hot dog kind of like at the baseball guy? I'm gonna go for this guy. Yeah, how could you not vote for that guy? That's incredible. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think the burger. I think it's gonna be the burger because it's got to be the burger. Yeah. See, 32% of people versus 90. That's about right. What is this? For starters, what is this angle? I can barely see it. I'm seeing more of this guy's like thigh than I am of the actual meat. And then this one is like He's still preparing that. It's not ready. We're getting in the late night people. This is like midnight snack territory, guys, right? We all love sausage and Vegeta. Vegeta, is that vegetables? Or just, is Vegeta like a different type of meat in... Ooh, I want to say a different country. I want to say a different country. I don't know which one, but it's it's one of them. I know this is Thailand. I'm gonna say... I want to be able to right-click, but I don't want to select this. This is like the impossible game. Like, does this trigger it? If I right-click, will it trigger it? I have to go for my points. I have to go for the crispy pork belly. 93%? They're still making it. It's not ready. No, people are stupid. People suck. It's not ready. Macedonia. Thank you for that. That would actually genuinely bug me. That was not finished cooking. No. It was the chopping board. It was on the chopping board. Fish. I think this has got to go to the fish and chips. Surely this has got to go to the fish and chips. What? I don't understand. Okay, what? Barbecued pork with a bun. I mean, typically when you order something with a bun, it is implied that it comes in it, that it's not impaled. This looks like it was pulled out of the vestiges of war. This looks like it was on set for like Robin Hood 5 or something, let alone in the modern era. Yeah, I don't think people are gonna like that just purely because it's so grey. Like, I think people, if I have to put myself into the mindset of a football fan, meat. I want more meat. That is the mentality of the football fan. I'm sorry if that offends football fans in here that don't eat meat, but that is like my... If I go by men that I know that like football, they gauge a meal in terms of quality, in terms of the quantity of meat they are provided. I think the beef brisket looks better, absolutely. Oh my god, it's also £11.50? No way. There you go. 51% said they had that though. This is a sad pizza. Angela, look away. Angela, look away right now. It's attacking your culture. See, this one, again, we have to put ourselves into the mindset. The chicken is rough, but you gotta look at the price. The price is £2.60 with a whole pint. And he's holding the pint closer to the camera so it looks a little bit bigger in his tiny hands. That is a classic man trick. Hold it close to the camera so that your hands look bigger. We've all been there, lads. I say to an audience predominantly women. We've all been there. It's with the pint. No, I'm not implying. Angela, don't with the ... I genuinely was talking about the pint. I've only just realized what you thought I was implying, but I was legitimately only thinking about the pints, please. But it does enhance. It's all about perspective. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this because I think it just looks sad. 94%? No! Oh. I didn't even have to look at that to know this was England. This is England right here. That was a close one, to be fair. I think I would have won that on any other... Like, the percentages were so close. Ah. It has to be the one on the left. Surely, because this just looks... This is just beige on beige on beige. A pot pie in a roll. And Moon, you've been to the UK. You know our culture. Don't act like this is news to you. This is... Look, you've got all your major food groups. You've got top bun, pie, bottom bun. That's all three. That's the entire base of the food pyramid sorted. Don't you see this? And you see a society that did take over every single culture that uses spice, and this is what. And we were like, actually, no, I'm good with this. I'll go for this. Yeah. Okay. It's very dry. It's very dry. We like our food as dry as our humor, I have to say. Okay. So, potentially tiny looking donuts that... Are they saying something? They look like they should... am I trying to like decode the Zodiac's messages here? I feel like they're saying something. Loft? Lefo? This one... O-L-E-F-O. Or Lefo? Tell me your secrets. L-O-F. Look, they all say L-O-F. L-O-F-C? Leighton Orient FC. L-O-F-C. Okay, right. So I took way too long. I took longer on the donuts than I did on Minute Cryptic. They really look bigger because they're closer to the camera. Yeah, it's true. You gotta do that with everything. You know, it's all about the perspective. It's all about how you work the angles. It's gotta be this one, surely. Yeah. That's really low. 58% for that. 7 out of 10 I feel like is not bad. Are there any other daily games that I'm, like, forgetting? I'm saying, are there any others? I've done Minute Cryptic, and I did Scrandle. And the golf one. I haven't done Raddle. I haven't. Raddle.quest. Oh, wow, that is... Do you have a dark mode in there somewhere, please? How do I... How? Turn it off. Am I gonna have to turn down the brightness of my monitor to play this? Yeah. Sandy, won't you please take this light mode far from me? Lemon lime soda is Sprite. 4 letters. Anagram Sprite to get a nuisance. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete 2 letters. For a pyre. Pyre? Oh, it's to... Oh, it's a rite of passage. Opposite of right is wrong. It had the right letters. Okay. Do any of them say anagram right to get a nuisance? Well, it's not going to be that. Change a letter. No. Direction that sounds like right. Oh, right. Left. Is it left the next one? Yep. Sorry, sometimes I just guess them because left, drop a letter in left to get something cold. No, change a letter to get a figure skating move. Oh, lift. Elevator. Particular elevator that's what to take on instead of an elevator. Oh, the stairs. Stairs have many liquid form of stairs. That's I do like that. So some of these do make me laugh with like the potential versions of it. Liquid form of stairs. Stairs have many step. Okay. Anagram step to get a nuisance. Pest. Drop a letter in pest to get something cold. No. Liquid form of a pest. Particular pest that are chased by the rats. Mice. Ice. Liquid form of ice is water. Pow pow. Ooh. So I really enjoyed that one today, actually. I like locked in on that one. Bracket City. Okay, Angela, I have to say I've completely stopped Bracket City. And I think I've realized it's because I despise it. Every puzzle is obfuscating a truth, and it has to do it in an entertaining way. Like, and the more it obscures it, the more satisfying it can be to solve it. But also, we can do the exact opposite, where it's so obtuse that it's like, it's just frustrating. And I feel like the fact that, for instance, was it Bracket City, one, doesn't let you type in directly, and two, it doesn't consider it. Bracket City doesn't consider you getting it 100% if you mistype at any point. Like, not even, like, for instance, if you typed in stairs, like steps, and then you took off the S and then entered it, you wouldn't get 100% that day. Which, that frustrates me. That's like, I don't know, it's just mean. Bandle could be fun. Is Fortnite a daily game? When I play it, it is. We lock in. Oh wait. Da 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 ha da. Get a little bit of hat, did a little bit of hat. What is that song? Da 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 ha da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ah. If I just keep doing this, I'll eventually get. Get a little bit of ha ha. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of ha ha and a little bit of ha ha. Maybe I'll just have this as my background music. Owl Stream, it's the place to be. Gonna play Bandle on the daily. Gonna get it right. Gonna get those scores. Everybody's gonna be, wow, he's cool. Oh, Nelly. Nelly sounds right, doesn't it? For 2002, Nelly does sound right. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Damn, it's the UK. It's the UK. Nelly, hot in here. Hot in here? Hot. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's work up to it though. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yes, KK Slider. That's the thing. If I just thought about that, if I just thought about how I feel when I see an ass that's bodacious, I would have been good gracious. It's hot in here. That's what I would have said. God, so many of these songs what I would answer if I just thought about bodacious asses. Do I know Spottle? I could try Spottle. I assume if I Google the musical Wordle game. A game. 10 guesses. 10,000? What, 1,000 artists? I don't know 1,000 artists. I barely know 100 gex. I don't know 1,000 artists. I hate the amount of ads currently on the screen. 1 second. I'm going to install an ad blocker. Wait, no, wait. They've turned it off, haven't they? uBlock Origin. They've blocked it for Chrome. This extension is no longer available because it doesn't follow the best practices of Chrome. But you can hit me with this flash grenade of a website, but you can't let me block ads. What am I on today? I'm on something. I think it's decent weather. I think this this is what happens when British people get sunlight, and you should be terrified. Oh, is this saying that we have absolutely no matches? Is this what it's saying? It was like, hey, this is what it looks like if you've done well, and I genuinely looked at that, I was like, oh, we've done well. No, we've got 0 matches. Okay. So it's male American old group of men that don't sing pop. It's gotta be Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It has to be Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Come on. What are we playing with here? A group of men that are old? It's not on here. What are we playing at? Think of the oldest group of men in America that aren't the Founding Fathers. Or it could be Kraftwerk. That was a real insight into my brain. ZZ Top. Oh, there's two. Oh! Oh! That is just one guy. Bob is just one man. He may have been a movement, but ultimately he was just one man. I think Bob Marley could be a good... Oh, and the Wailers! We forgot about the Wailers. Yeah, sure, I love when, like, a good portion of my stream has the sound taken out of it. Thank you, Spottle. Just make sure you get the most copyrightable part in there. Just make sure to include that. Okay, members 3, and look at this picture. Does this look like 3 men to you? Identify 3 men in this picture. Bet you can't. You know that a band has real history when you go on the Wikipedia and it's got a timeline graph? You know what I mean? You know when you're scrolling down that shit and it's like, here's the 50 members of the band, and it's got like different eras. You're like, this band has been around for a while, or they have issues. Time Guesser? Yes! Yeah, burn my eyeballs. I love that. I love that. Oh... Oh. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. We got to do the mini. Oh my god, can I wait? Okay, wait. Don't stop the timer. Stop the timer. Stop the timer. How do we Please let me go into dark mode, please. I can't do this again. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Like, bootleg is like stolen, or a bootleg, a copy, a fake, right? And a replica. That's an easy one. I think that's gonna be the easy one, so I might just tuck that away so that I get the hard one first. Is that really douchey? Is that really annoying? Oedipus? Are these just all guys? These are all just guys with these are all just sick men. These are all just sick men. Replica, bootleg. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. Oh wait. What's yellow? Is yellow? Yellow is easy. Oh, don't be mean. Like that is the. Oh wait. Are these all id because it's Freud, Oedipus, slip. Did he do a lot of stuff about dreams? Freudian. I feel like he must have done, right? Freudian slip. Id, like the id, the ego, and the superego, Oedipus. It's gonna say one away. Ooh. That was the green! No! I put Oedipus in it! I put Oedipus. I had to know id. I had to search inside myself, and I burrowed into my soul and produced this, and you said green, and Stalery said Ito. Hey, I'm a modern man. I hated that I said that. Angela coming in with even stronger energy. Angela, the modern woman. I said I was the modern man. Angela is the more modern woman, and she's really putting it to them in what I can't tell is a threat or a promise. Pain. Things that go with chocolate. Pan au chocolat. Pan au chocolat. Pan au chocolat. I'm not into stuff, I swear. This one's really difficult, guys. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. This one's difficult. T-Mobile, T-Pain, T-Shirt, T-Rex. That's right. He's clocked it. He's done it. And that means that this other one has bigger words in it, which means that it's the hard one. So I'm gonna do that next. Oh, he got the purple one. Oh, starting with high school and college abbreviations. Yes. That thing that everyone outside of America would absolutely get. Thank you so much. Everyone knows that. Oh, freshman, junior, senior, sophomore? I still don't really know what a sophomore is. All I know is that I had that slump. And I've been having it since the first stream. I'm still in the sophomore slump. I'm always thinking about high school abbreviations, and I never think about the actual word they put in. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yes, see, this is how we know that we're true puzzlers, because we always think about portions of words rather than the entire thing. Because if I look at juniper, I'm like, yes, I should definitely just take this little bit of it and imagine the rest of a different word. If you refresh, you have a brand new puzzle. Oh, goody, goody, thank you. Ooh, num 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 num. Sorry, I'm getting aggy. Sorry, that just changed. I didn't realize how much the New York Times puzzle team did come for me today, and I didn't like what they were putting down. Contact, Arrival. We're doing films about learning etymology. Okay, if I could take half of you guys, if you could just look at the first half of some of these words and then make up other words that could be connected to that, that'll really help. Like, if it's gonna be numb, like, oh, it's just like versions of unconsciousness, because maybe this one's like Ari, I ain't here anymore, or like destination, flight, gate, arrival. These are all things. These are all things. These are all things that happen in Denver Airport. I'm gonna this time I'm deadly serious this time. I'm going to keep this because I think this is the easy one. And maybe I'll be proved wrong. But everyone, get out your notes app. Everyone, get out your little get out your little notepads and for your daily journal and scratch out everything you've written today. Scratch out all your affirmations and please write down arrival, flight, destination, gate, because we have to remember them. Okay? Almanatic, yes. And what's another word for man? Sir. Insurance, which is basically sir. Tact. All men have tact. Everyone knows it. Maybe it's in here. Farmers. Oh, farmer tan, farmer almanac. Farmers market. Farmers interaction. Farmers interaction, because they should interact more with society. Angela, that is a terrible stereotype to imply that farmers are not intelligent. That's exactly how your thing reads to me. You know how that reads to me is that you are just saying, we are farmers, duh, duh, duh. Like, Angela, they grow crops for us to survive. Can you please not make fun of the people working the fields? A purple!
We are farmers, bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
I reread a message that I sent to Angela earlier today, and I made myself chuckle a little bit. I'm gonna steal the same joke that I told to Angela, but what was it? What was it that I said to you? Oh, I said polyamorous. Back in my day, she only wanted a cracker. And I was very happy with that. I love those formats of jokes, even if they don't make sense. I was in the cinema the other day. I was going to go see Mission Impossible. And there were like people in the audience that were movie fans, not. And Jack will understand what I mean. Where it's like there's a difference between like film fans and movie fans, and there's some and the difference is annoyance levels. But they were like the Superman trailer came up, and they like audibly went like, "Another one? Why do we need to remake everything? Haven't they told this story before? They're not even selling his origin story." I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is the vibe that I want to listen to the whole film for. But it got to there was like a bunch of trailers, and then they played a car advert because the cinema was sponsored by a car, and at the end it goes Kia, and the guy loudly to the cinema goes like, "Kia? I hardly know her." And I haven't felt silence that strong in a long while, until the guy like 2 rows back just goes, "Prick." But like, just not even like, no, he didn't put any energy into the word. It was just prick. Like, the thing is, Kia, I hardly know it. Yeah, the thing is that like, if you were just saying that among your friends, who like, you can get away with way worse jokes among your friends. It's the fact that you felt the need to announce it to the room. Not to say that I only talk to you guys when I'm avoiding things, but I am currently avoiding this. Contact. This one's really stumping me, and I'm annoying it, and I'm annoying. Sorry, Freudian slip there. Sorry, that was a real July 2nd Connections reference we made there. Wait, does that mean that we have a new Bandle? Can I legitimately go back to Bandle? Yes! Yes! I should always do this at midnight. That was my favorite bit. Okay, there we go. Magic and guitar. You know what we're talking about? Yeah. Starting around up and then wine, I look good in my hotel robe. That is not Toro by Remy Wolf, but it sounds like it could be. Very superstition, writings on the wall. Do 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 do. Very superstition. Shit. But the Bee Gees does sound right. Bee Gees, you should be dancing. No. It is. It's gonna be Boot Scoot and Boogie, isn't it? It's good. Or is it Night Fever? Oh my god! How did I remember? We Know How to Boogie, but not. They say Night Fever. Grab your gal. Grab your second gal. Help onto the dance floor. New Spottle? Oh my god, we can hit all the classics. This is. No, we can't. Bob Marley was a silent attacker there. Come on. It's not so silent. Please. No, fine. I'll be back relatively soon, I think. Yeah. Maybe just for more little stuff like this. But yeah, it's fun. I forgot I had that. The video didn't work. Apparently the video did not work. Oh no, my overlay is underneath again. Thank you, Eddie, for don't wait. How do I trigger that? Can I trigger that? I forgot I had that. How do I do this? This again. No. Oh, don't you just love these old bits? No. I was gonna end the stream. I don't want to open up a YouTube video. I should watch that YouTube video though. Maybe just one YouTube video. That's not gonna hurt, right? That's not gonna hurt. The hell? It gets me every time. It's the bird. Wait, come on.
No.
I've seen that video so many times, and yet every time, every time I forget how good the yelling is. This is how it feels playing Chained Together with Jess. This is
No.
just.